Here's the winter storm update for tomorrow. We are expecting at least 3 inches of snow here in East Brunswick, and if not even more. The timing will be mainly in the evening until the overnight for the heaviest of snow, and that will continue throughout Sunday morning as a light snow/wintry mix for some. Anyways, we're gonna get right into tomorrow around 2 p.m. You start seeing snow in South Jersey, a mixing in Maryland and Delaware. Initial snow, very light. However, we do get a moderate burst around 5 p.m. for some of central New Jersey, even the Philly region, but you're really starting to see that mixing invade. 6 p.m. you get a heavier burst of snow around Middlesex County, New York City, maybe up to Morristown. 7 p.m., same story. 8 p.m., oh my God, look at this heavy snow coming into central New Jersey, Middlesex, Flemington, Morristown, New York City. This is some very heavy snow, and I will warn you that any one of these bands could have thunderstorms in it, or Thundersnow, due to how intense this is going to be. 9 p.m., you get the idea. This is some incredibly heavy snow. Really, this is nuts. We could be talking 2 to 3 inches an hour of snowfall, and I think the NAM is overdoing the mixing line a little bit too far north. So this heavy snow and thunder snow could easily be more south than this. But you get the idea. Very, very heavy snow. This is absolute insane. 2 to 3 inch hour snowfall rates all across northern and central New Jersey. The mixing line is a little too far north, in my opinion. It's going to be right around Trenton at that time. So shift your heavy snow down 5 or 10 miles, and you're going to get that heavy snow in our area. 10 p.m., this mixing line is theoretically still in Trenton. You're still getting that heavy thumping snow. Very impressive. Even possibly a 4-inch hour per rate near Yonkers, southwestern Connecticut. This is some crazy energy, and I would not be surprised to hear a couple rumbles of thunder due to how intense this convection could be. Getting into 11, sleet and freezing rain starts to go up. The mix line is a little too far north, in my opinion. So we're probably going to start seeing some icing near Middlesex County. And it's almost done, and you're left with a couple snow showers, and you're really done. And again, the times of 6 and 12 a.m., you're going to get a heavy thumping of snow. Like, let me just take a look at the F-Gen real quick, because I want to really see what is going on. So you got some of that F-Gen going on 3 p.m. That's going to go to the north. The time where the F-Gen aligns is 10 p.m. And if we go back to the radar view of it, well, yeah, you see there's some very, very heavy snow at that time period. And this is the best chance you got for the dynamic cooling and that thunder snow, heavy snow that will accompany some thunder possibly. That's exactly when that F-Gen aligns. F-Gen shifts north after that, and you already start seeing blue across New Jersey. Look at that F-Gen near Boston. Oh my God. That F-Gen in Boston is going absolute bonkers. You're even getting purples in there. So that could be some very heavy snow. Like really, really heavy snow. So this winter storm's going to be really impactful tomorrow. Let's take a look at the snow totals. Starting off, and you can just see how they just add on. Like from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., it's from 2 inches in Middlesex County to almost 4, to almost 5, to almost 7. So you just see how much of like this is going to pile up. This is going to be insane. And apparently, Middlesex County and New York City could get hit. I don't know if it's with the ice or snow, but it is showing a lot of wintry precipitation around at least our area. This is around 7 inches or 6. So this is some very heavy stuff. We go all the way to Boston. Yeah. This is some impressive stuff that even the NAM 3K is showing. If we do go back to the 12K though, look at this. The NAM 12K is almost showing 10 inches. So it's even more aggressive with the fact. And if we take a look at the rain and radar, this is some incredibly heavy snow. This is incredible. A little bit too early in my opinion, 6 p.m. No way. This will be around 9 p.m. But you get the idea. Some very heavy snow. Very heavy snow. And then a little bit of mixing, and this is out of here. But you get the idea. This is going to be one heck of a system that's going to be coming through tomorrow. Very heavy snow. Absolute crazy. Take a look at the HRRR latest. I didn't like the run from today. It had a little bit too much mixing. And I think I like the run now. Because from the 12Z, there has been a huge improvement. So same idea. You get some mixing around 5 p.m. in Philly. Well, that's kind of obvious. But you start to get this dynamic cooling in central Pennsylvania where that sleet and ice line starts to dive south. And watch what happens. That dynamic cooling does give a period of snow almost down to Philly. And then watch that heavy banding near Middlesex County and New York City. And just south of that line, you are getting absolute thumped with snow. And this line, I am telling you, we have to watch out for Thundersnow tomorrow. Because I think there's a potential because we have so much energy in the atmosphere. And I don't think there's going to be F-Gen on this radar, which kind of sucks. But you get the idea. There's some very heavy snow going on in New Jersey. And this spreads into New York City. 10 p.m. This is a very good model. I like what it's doing. Dynamically cools all the way to Belmar. You're seeing some heavy snow all the way to Belmar. Starts to warm up a little bit. So you start getting that ice threat starting to build for New York City and Middlesex County and Trenton and Flemington. 12 p.m., there's a lot of mixing going on. No rain, though. And maybe initially, and then maybe it ends as a period of snow. So the HRRR is agreeing on this idea. Let's see the snowfall. It's definitely a lot less. However, 3 inches, we'll take 3 inches. I like 3 inches. So it's a pretty good snowfall. But you notice to the south of that, there's a really sharp cutoff. And that's what we're going to be monitoring. So, yeah, basically that's it for this storm. Just some pretty impressive snowfall rates. Really, this is going to be some insane accumulation. This is going to be real fast. A 6-hour window and you're done. And you could almost pick up a half a foot of snow. This is absolutely wild. But anyways, let's go shift back to the U.S. And we're going to just take a sneak peek of our future with these storms. That storm passes by, that snow, maybe some mixing. And then Wednesday, we have a storm. And the GFS looks a lot more suppressed. I don't believe that. There's another storm. And then there's another storm. Maybe a potential major storm. And who knows after that. And the GFS total accumulations still show up more than a foot for the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. And same thing with the Euro. We can go to the Euro as well. Let's go back to the rain and frozen. It's going to show you a lot of storms. It does show you a lot of heavy snow, though, on the onset. And that's what I'm probably thinking for tomorrow. This is some very heavy snow. Crazy. So, That will definitely accumulate 4 to 5 inches potentially here. Then you get another storm on Wednesday. That could deliver a couple inches, but not that bad. Thursday, it's looking like a warmer storm, but things can still change. And then Sunday, potentially a severe weather threat. Look at this. Well, this is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. You see a bona fide squall line all the way up to Ohio Valley. This is interesting. From a snowy setup to this, very interesting. A powerful squall line, and then cold air rushes back in, and you get a potential another snowstorm. You get that this pattern is going to be so active, and it's not going to end anytime soon. Next week, again, things can still change with rain. It could easily change over to snow. We'll have to see what happens. But anyways, that's going to do it for this update. For this major snow event that's coming tomorrow. Maybe not major, historic, but some very heavy snowfall rates in 3 to 4 hours is going to be absolute crazy. 2 to 3 inch hour rates could be the peak of the storm, around 9 and 10. Some very wild rates. And I would not be shocked to hear a couple thunderstorms tomorrow. So, some crazy times ahead. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next update, and enjoy the snow.